Hello, this is Slow Adder coming at you live from Slow Adder Acres. Gonna do the update on the 2025 Kawasaki ZX10R ABS KRT. I got about 1,000 miles on it. I bought it a week ago. A week later, I have 1,000 miles, which for me is easy. I put a lot of miles on. Probably 1,000 miles, at least 500 or 600 a week, in some cases 1,000. That's why I bought the bike, because I'm putting a lot of miles on my 2025 Diablo V4. The 2023 Diablo V4. So it's got a lot of miles on it. It's got over 37,000. The valve job should be at 37,500 miles or 60,000 kilometers. So I'll do an update on that bike when I get the valve job done here shortly. So this bad boy, so I just took it in for the first service. Well, I took it in at about 600 miles. That's when you do the first service. But I've already put about 1,000 on it. So the bike itself, it runs awesome, really fast, obviously. So I got it as this is my backup bike. Not backup, but I'm gonna ride this bike one day and my Diablo V4 another day. So just putting a lot of money, putting too many miles on the V4, but I like riding my bikes. So the first maintenance cost is $329, and it's an oil change. And basically it says check idle speed, throttle body, engine oil, replace filter, inspect brakes. So they do all that stuff, lighting, lubed, check for faults, so it all looks good. So basically they check everything. So no problem so far. I mean, the quick shifter on this works really well. If I say so, it's just smoother than the Ducati. Ducati works good, but this is really good. I've had a lot of fun riding it so far. Going to be moving this bike down to Phoenix, Arizona with all my other bikes here pretty soon. So just wanted to make sure it was in tip-top shape. The ZX10R ABS KRT edition. Just got the license plate for it. Going to put that on. Some mods I did take off the factory mirrors and turn signals. So these are the new turn signals here. And then I put the Rizomi mirrors on. You can see that one. Pretty nice. I mean, it actually, the other mirror is here. So I'm 6'2", I was 220, I'm 200 pounds now. I'm losing some weight here. But I got broad shoulders, so I can't see behind me. The factory mirrors are here, and all I see is my shoulders. So even though these mirrors are smaller, you see more. I can see everything, and I can see the tail of the bike without turning my head. So much safer. They're on both sides here. So I love the sidebar mirrors. And this was pretty easy to do. Basically, what you got to do is there are 3 bolts you take out. It's pretty easy. One, this bolt here, and then there's one up in there, and then this black piece of the fairing, you just kind of bend it and it comes out. And there's a quick connector in here. You pop that out. You snap in this. This is the LED light here. Then when you screw it in, this screws into the top bolt. I mean, the whole job takes about, took me about an hour. I mean, you can do it fast, but it's about an hour. It's pretty simple. And then you provide these, it's got the cover plates to cover up the holes here. They do sell wings that come out. I'm debating whether I should get the wing. There's a pretty cool looking wing. I may or may not get, because I like the clean look of the bike. So it looks pretty good with the Rizomi sidebar mirrors, the closeouts, and without the factory mirrors, and then the turn signals here. And these are surprisingly bright, so even though they're tucked here, you can see them in the front really good and the sides. So I think it adds visibility to the bike. So far, those are the 2 mods I did, just the bar end mirrors and the turn signals. The bike runs great. I love it. It really rips. So now I've done the break-in period. I can rip this thing up in 9,000 RPM and it rips. So now I was cruising on the freeway going 106 gear at 6,000 RPMs. Now I go, if I want to go 100, I'm in 4th or 3rd gear doing about 10 or 12,000 RPM. So that's more up in the power band, which I like to run high in the power band. It's more controllable than bogging the bikes down. I think a lot of people, like on my Ducati, my Diavolo V4, I run that thing at 7,000 or 8,000 RPMs all the time. And the Panigales, we do the same thing. Like the Panigales, you're going 100, you're only in like 3rd gear basically. So you don't want to bog them down because then you can always rip. So just one quick look. So the next mod I'm going to do is I'm going to get the M4 exhaust, which will clean this up. I'm going to get rid of I'm going to delete the catalytic converter, and then get the up map. I'm going to get the I think it's called the More Mafia up map with the snap, crackle, and pop option. So this thing, it's going to be spitting fire. That's how Slow Rider likes it. So so I love the bike. It's an awesome bike. I bought it as an alternate, not an alternate. I'm going to ride it every other day. My Diavolo one day, V4, and then this V4 the other day. Just because the mileage, you know, it starts to get, I put a lot of miles. I put 100, 150 miles a day on these bikes. I mean, I racked up 1,000 miles in a week and I wasn't even trying. So anyways, and I bought a motorcycle trailer here. This is a 16-foot fast track Wells Cargo trailer. So basically, I have this backed up on the slope, but if you don't, this piece folds down, and if I didn't have it on the hill here, you could just ride your motorcycles right in here. So this is pretty nice. I mean, I'm 6'2" and I don't hit. I mean, so this is pretty high. This is probably 6'7" or 6.5. So there's plenty of headroom here. So this is actually 8.5 foot wide trailer. So I'm gonna put 6 motorcycles in here. I'm gonna put in some tie downs here. This is a pretty nice trailer. I got this for like about $12,000, which wasn't too bad. It's got the side door. So if you need to, you can do some, I'm gonna do some hobo camping in here, Hobotech. Get some Hobotech equipment in here from the Hobotech guy, and I'm just gonna use this as an RV basically, because why? Man, for these RVs, they want 20, 30,000 for the toy haulers. I got this for 12, and I'm just gonna put some cots and a cooler and some batteries. You can just camp out in there. I'm gonna put some screen doors on it. And so I'm driving down to Phoenix, so when I strap the bikes down and put in the tie downs, I'll show you guys how to do that. I'm going to put in some tie downs in here, and once I have all the bikes up, I'll do a little video on how to move your bikes. And that's about a 900 mile drive. Gonna do that next week. All right, Slow Rider out.